this is a chicken rag soup, I call it. We're going to shred and pull poached chicken. We're going to cook up some medium-sized egg noodles, and we're going to make a really healthy pot of chicken and vegetable noodle soup. For the vegetables, this time of year, spring carrots are just gorgeous. And I took a couple of yellow and a couple of orange. You can use a mandolin or a large slicer on a box grater to thinly slice them even faster, or you can just run your sharp knife through it. I've got celery, of course, carrot, celery, and onion. There's your basic building blocks of any chicken soup. In the poaching liquid, I put lots of herbs, coarse, 1 big carrot, some celery, a little bundle of thyme and parsley. I always put a lemon and an entire bulb of garlic in my stock. It really cleans out your nostrils and makes you feel, just the aroma of it makes you feel better before you even take a bite of the soup. And I throw a large fresh bay leaf in there. When you're poaching chicken, you bring it up to just a boil, not like, just bring it up as soon as it comes to a boil, turn it back a hair, keep it at that low rolling boil for 1 hour for a 3 to 4 pound chicken. Turn it occasionally, then turn it off and let it cool completely back to room temperature in the stock itself. So we've got our yellow and orange carrots. I'm adding to a little bit of butter or olive oil or both. I'm adding our onions, celery, carrots. I'm also adding in a leek or spring onions because it's that time of year. Garlic is so good for you and good for your body. So I'm gonna add a little garlic to our soup as well as to our soup basin here. And then I'm gonna season this with salt, pepper, and white pepper. White pepper has a very earthy taste to it. Spring peas, you can get this time of year already shelled. You can bring them home and shell them yourself. Favas, of course, come in pods, and you shell them, parboil them a couple minutes. It'll look like this, but they still have to be peeled. I'm gonna take a break because it's really boring to watch me shell fava beans. And I'm gonna sweat our vegetables. So I call this chicken and rags soup because I take the white meat from our poached chicken and I literally, instead of chopping it up and dicing it into little pieces, I pull it like rags. We're going to serve the soup in bowls filled with our blanched spring peas, our blanched fava beans, and some shredded radishes. Okay, so we've got our chicken rags. And then I'm gonna cook off our noodles as well. And when it comes to the noodles, I like to keep them on the side, not put them in the soup pot. So I'm gonna cook them, drain them a little bit shy of perfect. So if the bag says 5 minutes, drain them at 4 minutes. Then we're gonna cold shock them, run a little water on them, and we're going to drizzle them with a touch of canola or olive oil. And I keep them separate so that they don't get over bloated and soggy in the soup. So I'm gonna cook off our noodles. I'm going to add our homemade stock to our cooked vegetables, our sauteed vegetables, and our chicken. So I take a good handful of our medium egg noodles. Remember, I keep these on the side. Then we're going to take a few pieces of shaved radish, a little bit of blanched, you could use edamame, or this is fava beans, seasonal ingredient, fresh spring peas. And I don't want these to lose their color or their pop or their sweetness. So I keep those on the side as well. Then we're going to sprinkle in my herbs. I chop up the carrot tops with fresh dill, parsley, and chives. So we're going to put that combination of herbs down over the noodles and the spicy radishes and those sweet peas and fava. And then in our pot, we can turn this off now, I have our rags or pulled chicken and our leeks and carrots, celery and onion. So pretty. Yeah, you're not getting this out of a can, let me tell you. It's just beautiful. And honestly, you couldn't be more delicious or nutritious, and whether you have a cold or not, this is just a delicious, delightful way to end any day. And then I finish that. Last thing, I don't know if this is an Italian thing or not, but my mom always finished with a little drop of fresh lemon juice on top of most of our soups, minestrone and chicken noodle soup especially. There you go, kids.